Hi guys, it's me Rose from the Philippines, coming to you with another setup tutorial on how to work on the features for this Kero-Keroppi-Inspired character wallet that is the next on our series. So for this, you may need to make the base part first, just like this one, in green. And I will put the link to that in the description box below. So in order to do this, you need to make the base part first in this green color. The materials that we're gonna need for the features are going to be as follows. We will need some acrylic worsted weight yarn, a number 4 yarn. So I have been using some Love Nuts yarn that are available here in the Philippines. So you will need a white one for the eyes, a red one for the blush. For the smile, you will need a mercerized cotton thread in black. And then you will need to use 2 pieces of black buttons for the eyes. A hook that is 4mm, but I usually use this 2.75 one because my tension is loose. Yarn needles that is thin and thick to hide the ends in, and then a pair of scissors to cut the string. Okay, you have the option of using the stitch marker to mark the stitches, since the eye part is worked in a spiral and it has no ends for the rounds. The only end to it is the last part, so you will need a stitch marker for that. And also for this project, you will need to know all of the basic stitches of crochet. Okay, to start off, we're going to make the eye part first. So pick up your white yarn, and you can also start with the slip knot, but what I usually do is I wrap around my yarn around the hook just like this, and then I chain 2, and then we're going to single crochet 6 times. So from the second chain from the right, insert your hook there, and you're going to single crochet 6 times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And since this is worked in a spiral, you're not going to slip stitch just like how you make the amigurumi. So you're not gonna slip stitch on the first single crochet. What you will do is you're gonna make an increase. So on that first single crochet, you're gonna single crochet 2 times. So that is the first one, and we can also put a marker on it so we will know where to end it. So since we're on the second round now, we have single crochet 2 in one space. We're going to single crochet 2 times on the next one. On the third one, we're going to single crochet 2 times. On the fourth, single crochet 2 times. On the fifth, single crochet 2 times. And on the last one, we're gonna single crochet 2 times. Okay, so now we have worked on a spiral, and on the next one, as you can see, there's the next hole there. We're going to single crochet also. I'm gonna catch up with you. Okay guys, we're gonna start the third round, but first we can also count our stitches. So there should be 12 of them for the second round. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So just to be sure, so to start off the third round, we're going to single crochet the first one, and then on the second one, we're gonna put 2 single crochets just in one space. On the next, there's 1 single crochet. So our increase has an alternate of 1 single crochet for the first stitch, and then for the second one, we're gonna put 2 single crochets. So we're gonna put 2 single crochets on the next, and just working it around. 1 single crochet on the first one, and then 2 single crochet on the next. 1 single crochet on the next one, and then 2 single crochets on the next, 1 single crochet on the next one, and then 2 single crochet on the next. And for the last one, put 1 single crochet on the first one, and then 2 single crochets on the next. So that is the end of the third round. For the fourth round, you will have our last increase. So for the first stitch, we're gonna single crochet 1. For the next, single crochet only 1. And then for the third one, we're gonna single crochet 2 times just in one space, and we're gonna work on that around. So first single crochet, the second single crochet, on the third one put 2 single crochets just in one space. For the first one, 1 single crochet. For the next, 1 single crochet. For the next one, 2 single crochets, and then work on it around. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochets on the third, 1 single crochet on the next, 1 single crochet on the next, then 2 single crochet on the next one. Okay, then 1 single crochet on the next, then another single crochet, and for the last one, we're gonna single crochet 2 times just in one space. So that is going to be the fourth round of the eye part. So with the fifth and last round, we can move our stitch marker so that you will know where we're gonna stop and slip stitch. For the fifth and last round, we're just gonna single crochet around. And this is how you always work on your amigurumis, if ever you make one. So the last round is composed of single crochets around. And what you need to do next for this is you're gonna make another piece just like this one. So there are gonna be 2 pieces for the eyes, for the pair of eyes. So we're going to single crochet around for the 5th round up until we reach the stitch marker. We're gonna do this so that our crochet piece will be much more rounder. So since we have reached the stitch marker, we're just gonna slip stitch to the next stitch here. We're gonna leave a long end for sewing, and then we're going to fasten up. And just like what I said, you're just gonna need to make another one of this to have 2 pieces. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the blush next. These are the only pieces or the features that we're going to crochet separately. So pick up your red yarn, and then you're gonna start with a slip knot or wrap around your hook around the yarn, and then chain 2, and then we're just going to half double crochet 6 times around. So yarn over, insert your hook to the second chain from the right, make your first half double crochet, and on that same hole put the second half double crochet, the third one, the fourth, the fifth, and the 6th. You're gonna tug on your ends just like so, and then slip stitch to the first half double crochet. You're gonna leave a long end for sewing, and then you're going to fasten up. And then you're going to make another one just like this for the blush of the Kero-Keroppi, okay? Guys, so now we are ready to place and sew the parts or the features that we have just made. So pick up the base part, which is this one, and it has 2 sides to it. It has this other side which is a stitch running along the edge parts or the edge, and there's this smooth part here. So we're going to use the smooth part now. So we're gonna position our eyes so that they will be side by side, and they needed to be straight with each other. So we can use these lines on the base part as a marker, and also this middle part here, so that we can place it on the upper part of the base And what we're gonna do is we can also pin it using some pin so that when we sew it, it wouldn't budge. And then we're just gonna check the other one if it is placed on a certain position. So that is how we're gonna position the second eye. So since we have pinned this one, we can now sew it. So insert the yarn end to the yarn needle, and we're ready to sew the first eye by catching some of the base part of the crochet piece and the back loop of the eye piece. So we're just gonna work on it and sew it just like so, making it as neat as possible. And we're going around this eye part. And this is also what we need to do on the second eye. We're just gonna place it so that it will be straight with this one, and then sew it just like so, making sure that it is as neat as possible. And after I have sewn most of it, I'm gonna catch up with you after, okay?